so when a coach is telling a player, we're done recruiting, we don't have any more room, what they're really saying is, you're not going to help us. But it's a nicer way of saying it.
So I've heard that situation many times. I've talked to a lot of people on Twitter, people who have emailed me, and they said that they get to senior year and they have nowhere to go. There's no commitment. And the coaches are kind of just saying, yeah, like you can just like apply to the school and like get in and like maybe walk on. And I'm just thinking, dang, are they just being nice and kind of leading them on? Is that what's really happening? Like it doesn't sound like they truly want the player.
Yes, and trying to be, I believe coaches are nice people in general. I think that they've chosen a profession in which they're dealing with young lives, and I think most coaches are kind and don't, and I think most human beings don't like to hurt other human beings, and so yes, they kind of lead them on a little bit. I don't think it's trying to be cruel and lead them on, but they definitely don't know what the future holds. So we can get into spring seasons, and then you can lose players very quickly. I have been in the situation more than once, multiple times, where you have your end of the season meetings in December before the kids go home. How's it going? Great. You having fun here? Yes. Class is going well? Fantastic. You seem to get along with everybody? Love the team. Kid goes home for Christmas break. You get this text on January 7th. Hey, coach, I'm not coming back. Oh, crud. Didn't see that coming. So then we go to the well and we say, okay, who do I have coming? And so that can happen at any time throughout the entire spring. So we have 5 months of this happening to coaches at various stages. So a kid can go make their own decision. A kid can, in the spring, they were angels in the fall, and now they've been pulled over 4 times by campus police for being drunk in the spring, because there's more freedom now, right? There's less things to do. There's little less structure. And there's a little more free time. You aren't so focused on having to win this weekend. You aren't traveling on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The very typical rule in college is a 48-hour rule. 48 hours before any team event, you're not allowed to imbibe, okay, in drugs or alcohol. Well, drugs, whatever. But marijuana is legal for certain ages, so I guess so. But you're not allowed to yeah. So kids now don't have, and during the season, that's almost impossible, or a 72-hour rule. It's almost impossible during the season, but it's not in the off season impossible. So kids, well, I technically didn't break, but then, you get called into the AD's office 2 or 3 times, and the coach is being, hey, what's wrong with your kid? And now you don't want the kid to come back. So that stuff happens. Grades happen. Family tragedies happen. All kinds of stuff can go wrong. Injuries, right? If I lose a kid to an ACL in the spring, that kid is no good for the fall. So now what do? Now I got to